Welcome to the Grizzly Den. It's Griz Cat Week. We're going to make this really quick. It's the Brawl of the Wild. The number 2 Griz, the number 3 Cats. Montana State. The trophy, the Great Divide Trophy. 306 pounds will be lifted off by Montana. We made this whole thing for the Sauce Network just so we could follow a team go to win the national title. And we've told you step by step what's going on. Now, someone has to come into Washington Grizzly Stadium and beat us to keep us from the national title game. Griz Cat, you know my feelings. Griz are going to win. You know. Don't worry about that breakdown. Don't worry about Kyle's breakdown, who's going to just troll and say the Cats are going to win. But what you got to really listen, and if he's on the air showing this, watch his eyes. There's that twinkle in that eye. You look deep enough, you can tell. When you hear his voice, all his trolling, they're going to go down, they're overrated, all that stuff, you can hear that twinge. I've heard it by many voice experts that, oh yeah, he is hoping that he can get a national title from our Montana Grizzlies. So you know he's going to troll. You know I'm going to tell you the Griz. And what do we know? Step on a Duck's going to do this game, going to preview this game. And he will do an outstanding job. Even if he picks the Cats, he's going to do a great job. You're going to see comparative scores. Step on a Duck's going to do a neutral observation of the best rivalry in college football. You're going to see people look at the similar scores. Cats look great. They got their moral victory over South Dakota State that people love. The team that's lost 4 in a row. The truth is, the neutral folks out there, 75% of them will pick the Bobcats. I got PBC over here. We'll end that with him. But I want to make this a nice, short, sweet video. So what's going to happen? The Montana Grizzlies are going to get their 2 seed. Now, a win and we get a 2 seed. A loss, we might drop to 4 or 5. Who knows how far the poor Bobcats will fall when they lose this. But we'll find out on Selection Sunday. So this game is at 2 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. 2 o'clock Eastern, ESPN Plus, Griz Cat. Selection Sunday, I want to say, is at 12:30 Eastern on ESPNU, but I'm not 100% sure. But you'll know we'll be the 2 seed. So let me introduce you to someone we love to call PBC. Yes, he comes with his own news. See his name there? Yeah, PBC. We'll bring him back in a second because I know Kyle right now is going, you need 3 words to be PBC. Bobcat is 1 word. PBC meaning poor Bobcats, of course. They're a little bit slow up there in Bozeman, Kyle. You got to slow things down for the Kitten fans. So when you say PBC, now they understand what you're talking about. So poor Bobcats. Yes, this goes for a while. This news as well as should. And he has his own name tag. Poor Bobcat. We should we can put that out in the comments. Also put in the comments, FTC. 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 I think you guys can figure out the last 2 words are the Cats. So I'll let you guys figure out the rest. And what do we always say? Although we won't say it out loud, you can type it in the comments. Once a Grizzly, always a Bear. Once a Cat, always a... We'll see you in the preview video. It's Griz Cat Week. It's the Brawl of the Wild. The Great Divide Trophy's on the line, and home field throughout the playoffs is on the line. 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN Plus. The same as for Bobcat. Once a Grizzly, always a Bear. Once a Cat, always a... Get a nice close-up. Thank you for your time. Let's end this stream. Poor Bobcat.
Cats.